Alright, here we go. Hey, hello everybody, this is Purge. I'm bringing you guys a review of this best of 3. It's going to be Virtus.Pro versus Mouz. We actually had a fail load last game due to, or I'm sorry, actually, it was NS losing some internet. So I'm here with Memoria again, and it should be a great best of 3. We already talked about a little bit who we think the best players are, or the best teams are, but I think it's Virtus.Pro undefeated, Mouz, and who's the last one? XKZ.
Next KZ and MTW as well. Not to
Well,
be forgotten.
they've been taken out though. They're in the lower bracket, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
they're in
tough
the lower
fight.
bracket.
They're gonna have to beat out possibly Keita. Who else is down there? Quantic now is down in the losers bracket, and Infused as well. So not really any pushover teams anywhere in there. All of those teams are very talented.
Definitely. And they followed through with the Syllabar ban as well as a Lich coming out of Mouz.
Yep, they did that last time, and I think NS is doing a fake out here. There it is. Okay, he actually does ban. That's what happened last time. He was like timing out at that point. Do you see this little like white line on the left image? By the portrait, you can see that. Okay. We do see a Death Prophet ban out of Mouz. I don't know if Virtus.Pro has. Yeah, actually, they did play Death Prophet yesterday. Croaky played the hero.
Yep.
Remember that was that super epic game against.
Yeah, against MTW.
Yeah, make
That
sure you
was a
guys
very
look
nice
into game.
game.
That. It's on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/PurgeGamers. I posted all those VODs up, so you guys can go watch them.
Sox got Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, he played really well. Had crazy farm. He had so many good items. So, Nature's Prophet is the final ban, as well as a Lycanthrope. So, no Lycan ever, and I don't even care. It doesn't bother me. Not for a
Invoker
second.
picked up on the Virtus.Pro side.
And Lesh Chen. And Mouz, they love playing Leshrac. That's undeniable.
Yep.
They pick that hero very regularly.
Come With Me plays a very, very good Leshrac. I believe he would be playing Leshrac.
I think it's be Sing Sing. Sing Sing's been playing it all the games we watched, I think. But Come With Me plays a good Leshrac as well, but he usually plays their jungling hero like a Chen and Chan. So I assume that's what he's going to be drafted or playing.
10 seconds remaining.
We have Virtus.Pro 2 picks now. How are they going to counter this? I think a Windrunner is a go-to. They're going to Shadow Demon, though, to make sure Mouz doesn't get that combo. They can still go for a Sand King, though. I mean, I feel like that's one of the really nice things about Leshrac as a hero. You pick the Leshrac first, and they might grab a Shadow Demon, they might grab the Sand King, but you can always grab the other, assuming they aren't banned out.
Yep. They probably will be looking for the Sand King on the Mouse side. Enchantress picked up for Virtus.Pro. So that's a good good pickup. Gives them a bit more freedom with their laning phase. Enchantress in the jungle with Shadow Demon can pull off a lot of successful ganks early on.
They might see those jungle fights as well. Not something we actually see very often. There was a period of time where that was pretty common, where it's like, oh, I got an Enchantress, I'm going to fight you in the jungle. But I think the Chen players got a little bit more used to it and started just being safe about it. They would take the first camp and then they'd wait. And as soon as they had Holy Persuasion back, then they would go looking for Enchantress. Then Enchant would take his creep and he would Holy Persuade it right back, and then they break even. So Chen has to be pretty careful in those matchups. If Enchantress is just able to steal his creep and he can't take anything back, then all of a sudden he's at a creep disadvantage, and it's pretty easy to kill him. As we actually see Mouz make it through, or I'm sorry, Broodmother make it through for Mouz, a hero that they actually like playing a lot.
Yep, that's a very good pickup. I was thinking whether they would go for the Broodmother or maybe pick up their Sand King, but looks like they want their Broodmother first. That's going to give them their long lane and make it hard for Virtus.Pro to commit 5 to any kind of engagement in the mid game.
Yeah, we'll help out for that for sure. Ban's next. The Radiant team is looking for maybe probably a solo hero. Yeah, for sure. They need. They might do a hard carry role.
Yep.
They could do a solo top. We're gonna see an anti-mage ban. Happy with that one. I've seen enough anti-mage games today, I think.
Yep, yep, that is true. I think they're gonna ban out the Beastmaster now on Mouz. They're just trying to. I hope they would try to deny the long laning. Oh wow, they ban out Sand King.
Well, yeah, they don't want to deal with that Broodmother, and they could actually. I mean, that covers 2 roles. They could either be a Shadow Demon, Sand King dual lane, or just the solo Sand King as the Broodmother. Either option would be pretty effective. He's not very good at counter pushing though. Sand King is not. He's got to be careful about the Chen, the Leshrac, but I think it was a good ban.
It was.
All right, so what do you think the roles are going to be? Do you think Kuroki's going to be pulling the Invoker this game?
I think last time who did we see play it? Scandal?
Um,
Is it?
I can't remember actually. When you cast
yeah, I
like
think it
8
was
Dota
Scandal.
games, everything just blends together after a couple days. You're just like, what
Yeah,
happened yesterday?
yeah.
No way.
Dire team pick.
Wow, Brewmaster. So that's an interesting lineup. The Shadow Demon Brewmaster combo is really nice. Gets you in range for that clap, and that slow means that you're going to be taking a lot of damage even after you come out of after the clap hits.
And Soul Catcher as well.
Soul Catcher as
That
well.
Imbus spell, making tanky heroes squishy. Gives you them big crit numbers as well. 2 more picks from Mouz next, and they need somebody with a reliable disable, guaranteed. They need somebody to combo with the Leshrac or to start things off, whether that's gonna be Avenge, whether that's gonna be a Crystal Maiden. They need something like that.
Yep, they do. They do. It's going to be very hard for Leshrac to be tasked with casting the initial stun. It's interesting to see if they do go for a harder carry. Now it's Avenge that they pick up. They're gonna hide their last pick. That's gonna be their carry most likely. Their short lane solo.
And it could be maybe some kind of a hybrid pusher, possibly. Bounty Hunter gets
Bounty
drafted for
Hunter.
Virtus.Pro. Ooh.
Awesome.
You excited too? You sounded excited.
Yes, I love seeing Bounty Hunter play. I think he's quite a difficult hero to use at the professional level, and just the way that Bounty Hunter, his playstyle is quite interesting to watch.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to watch.
It's gonna have a lot of burst damage and counters that Broodmother really well. He can solo the top lane. It's probably gonna be their long lane solo. He'll play more of a semi-carry role. I don't really expect him to go hard carry build like a Battle Fury farmer. Probably gonna be the typical like phase boots, drum of endurance. And Mouz really,
Clinks?
they drafted
Clinks.
Clinks against a Bounty Hunter.
So now Clinks and Brood are gonna have to worry about track.
That's weird to me. It does counter the Chen or the Enchantress, I guess, and he can use it on Chen ally, but I'm really surprised about that. I find that very unusual. Like, he's gonna have an Orchid, which is good against Brewmaster, but I really don't necessarily agree with that pickup. I guess it seems very unusual. I guess they can push towers pretty fast, but they have a pretty good push lineup actually. If they do kind of a semi carry with Black here.
Yeah, the Clinks is definitely a very interesting pick. I'm curious to see how it works out. If he gets a quick Orchid, he can shut down the Brewmaster so well.
Yeah, a lot of the heroes actually.
A lot of the
Enchantress,
Unity
I mean,
Invoker.
he does hard counter Enchantress in a lot of ways. Stealer creeps. She has 500 HP. She's gonna pop her heal, but his damage output is huge. So
Yeah, and
that'll be
it
pretty
comes
useful.
really fast. So yeah, who I shall go over the Virtus.Pro lineup. We
Go for
see Blow Your Brain on the Clinks.
Bounty Hunter. That's a Bounty Hunter. They both
Oh,
go Invis
sorry.
though.
All right, my bad. Yeah, Blow Your Brain on the Bounty Hunter. Enchantress being played by NS. Kuroki on the Panda, Brewmaster. Santa on the Shadow Demon, as well as Scandal on the Invoker.
And it's official, guys. Exort and Invoker. So here comes those
Yep.
Sun Strikes. Pretty good with Disruption, actually. You can disrupt Sun Strikes without too much trouble. And for the Dire team, this is Mouz 60 Bamboo playing Broodmother, pretty expected. 1437 on Vengeful Spirit. They have Come With Me playing Chen, and mid lane is Sing Sing playing the Leshrac, and finally Black on the Clinks playing that hard carry role. Looks like Chen is going to steal one creep. Actually, it's going to be a little bit late here, I think. No, he does actually catch it. Cool. Sends one back. Back one melee creep. So that means the lane is initially going to push back. Kuroki is playing Brewmaster. I'm excited about that. I haven't seen him play Brewmaster in months. So,
Nice web there to destroy the trees.
oh, they're going to do a dual lane. Yeah, dual lane with Enchant Jungle.
Yeah, that's a very strong lane.
They
A
have
lot of
sentries?
killing potential.
Yes, they do have sentries. So, Brood's going to have a really rough time here. Disruption, clap possibilities. He's going to just hide, and this is all he can do right now. He's going to watch the map. He's going to ping things for his allies or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Bounty Hunter versus Clinks up top. That's a very interesting lane. Clinks should have the advantage. Searing Arrows is quite good for lane control.
Demised.
And Scandal now, picking up a couple EXP points. Sing Sing using some mana for last hits. 1437 is about to get behind Bounty Hunter. But he does go invisible, and he's going to continue playing support. He does have sentries at the start, so this could be very dangerous for Bounty Hunter. The downside is that Clinks doesn't have any disables himself. If this was like a Slardar or something, Clinks would, or anybody with a stun really, a Sail King, whatever, a carry with a stun, it would be a lot harder for Bounty Hunter, as he does go invisible, might see some sentries placed. He's probably noticed them by now and there. Sentry ward is placed down, he now knows that there's sentries in the lane, and he's got to be very careful.
Yeah, with the clinks, until the clinks hits like level 3 or even level 5 probably, it's gonna be hard for them to score a kill on the bounty hunter.
He's actually going to trade hits with 1437. He does have less armor and a stout shield advantage on bounty hunter, means 1437 did not take the good side of that trade. Didn't spend any mana though, didn't really feel like throwing the stun out. And I think bounty hunter's just maybe waiting to dodge it with the fade time, but it's actually pretty tough to dodge stuns with bounty hunter.
Yeah, it is.
In Biz.
It is. Especially from that range. It's.
Oh, the stun. Sentry goes down as well, but their damage output is just non-existent there. I thought that was going to be a lot scarier for him. It's like, oh, I have a stout shield, and you just have like a level 1 Venge Stun event and a Chen auto attack. That was it.
Come with me is gonna jungle that up, and he can keep him out of lane pretty easily, and stun might land.
Huge push is coming bottom though. As Blow Your Brain, I love this. He's just hiding outside of Sentry Ward range. There's a clap at least, which does a little bit of damage, but just a giant push bottom. There's one pull from NS there to stack up the creep wave. He gets a Troll Warlord as well as an Ogre Magi actually. He's currently not applying armor to anyone, which makes me sad. But he has got that really fast Basilius as well. So 2 extra armor to all of these creeps is a super easy tower kill here. Another Sentry Ward goes down, and Broodmother still only has 98 experience points, half of a level 1, as we see an enchant going on him. They're not too worried about killing him. They just want to take 2 really, really fast towers here. As NS actually taking a ton of tower damage, eats the Tango as well. Going to heal back up a little bit, but that was a ton of damage being done.
Yep, and Kuroki's very diligently pushing the creep wave, killing all the creeps off in time.
Bambo trying to pull the wave back as he does put one spider down. A couple more right clicks as Santa down to about 400 HP. The spider doing a little harass, but he's got decent regen up and does stop the camp again, and still right clicking, taking a regular melee creep as well. And NS is now completely out of mana, but the Basilius is still making a big difference. And there's the disruption. That's going to spawn some illusions, which will help them hit the tower just a little bit. The glyph is being spawned, and Bambo is looking for maybe trying to harass a kill down. He's not a huge threat of dying here, but this tower is sure to fall very, very shortly as the right clicks continue. And Virtus.Pro is going to take a really fast tier 2. Can he deny it, though? That's going to be the real question.
He's keeping the creeps away from the tower very, very nicely, making Panda work for those hits.
Going to use Soul Catcher as well. Santa's still playing pretty aggressive here. Really smart play by Bambo. You're totally right. Pulling the creep wave in circles here. And Santa actually let off position, uses disruption. There's the right clicks, and they get it. No last hits, but the gold splits evenly. And Virtus.Pro able to take a 2-tower advantage at the start of the game. And in the meantime, Chen wasn't even able to trade with the tower. Where is the Chen, by the way? He is just farming.
Yep, he was just in jungle the whole time. He did not get enough. He did not get a creep that could push. He had an Ursa for a while. But yeah, they don't have a lane that can actually push. Clinks can hit creeps, single target, same with the Vengeful Spirit. And yeah, they're finding it very hard to push the top lane.
So we'll see how Virtus.Pro adjusts their playstyle to this. Kuroki picks up an Arcane Boost so he can spam that mana or that clap on Bambo, which he will start off a little bit here. Trying to cancel that animation. So is he going to stay in his lane and continue to be aggressive? I assume he will be. Once he hits 6, he's going to be pretty self-reliant. Not have to worry about the enemy team ganking him a whole lot, but they can't really just shift mid and push more towers is the problem, because there needs to be a place for them to farm. If they take all the towers immediately, it creates really, really safe lanes for Mouz. I mean, they'll have better map control, but the waves will be closer to the enemy team's base, so it only works so far.
I think it's okay if you get a lot of towers in a lot of different lanes, but in one lane it's fine. Like losing 2 towers in the bot lane for Dire is not it's not the end of the world, definitely.
He's going to continue clapping, killing off those spiders. See, he doesn't even have a stout shield and he's actually destroying this Broodmother right now. That's pretty amazing. Getting that much mana pool early, and that's definitely Brewmaster's weakness early, is not having enough mana for Clappus. They are going to be going on Sing Sing, not going to get the disruption off though. He did get the invisibility broken. That was a smoke ink. If they could have gotten the disruption, that could have been a kill pretty easily. Cold Snap. Oh, look at Invoker's skill build as well. He's actually going Quas Wex.
Oh wow. So that was interesting. I guess getting just a level in XR to win early game CS maybe.
Yeah.
That could be the thought, or making an adjustment based on events.
Yeah, I guess they weren't really expecting to have a whole lot of Sunstrikes early, since they were just pushing the bot lane. So, oh, looks like Virtus.Pro gonna get caught though. Here comes Come With Me for the right clicks. There's gonna steal the Ursa Warrior. Doesn't have a clap for 3 seconds, but the stun lands on Santa and Test of Faith being used. The heal's actually gonna keep him up for a little bit here. Great heal from NS. An awesome play there, and that keeps Shadow Demon alive. Absolutely saves him there.
Yep, he made sure he didn't block him, and he made sure he was in range for the heal to help him out. Not too much damage though coming out from the Chen and VS, so it wasn't.
Not a bad play by any means. Bambo now level 6. Soul Ring, Stout Shield is up. Let's see what he buys next. Probably just going to grab a Boots and try to pressure this lane a little bit. No deaths, by the way. 2k gold right on the mark, so that means that all the lanes are breaking pretty evenly here.
The 6-minute mark, no one is really overextending. Everyone content to just get their early game farm, get their levels up.
Bounty Hunter's at 10 last hits. He's got a double blade, and he's up against that top lane Clinks. Clinks at 44 and 13, so Clinks farming very well. Brewmaster, though, is at 39 last hits now. Keep in mind, once again, spiders. Inflation.
Yeah, 2 towers.
That also helps. That tower gold. This gives him such a good early advantage against this Broodmother. Normally Brood would just totally outlane Kuroki on the Panda, so... But he's pretty much got unlimited mana, so it doesn't matter. He's got a salve up as well. Doesn't have any regen items yet. Do you think he's going to go fast Blink, perhaps? Or?
He could, yeah. I think that would be a very good choice. You have the mana pool to pull it off. Usually, sometimes you shy away from getting it, but just because of the fact that your mana pool isn't big enough.
See a little bit of structure fortification on the top lane. Mouz trying to take that tier 1 tower, and they are coming forward. Below is invisible. There's the Blades of Attack. He's not going to have boots up, but can they deny it? Nothing even attempted as they steal this Centaur up. Disruption goes down on Venge, but oh, the stun lands on Santa. He is so dead there. That was actually... Was that an enchant Centaur? Yeah, it got stolen there by Chen. Great play. Stole the Centaur and stunned on the Shadow Demon, picked off the kill. Invoker grabs Leshrac, though. A little bit of EMP.
Yep, EMP Tornado, and a few right clicks picks off the Leshrac. But yeah, really good play there by the Chen. Come with me.
Oh my gosh. Scandal is owning Sing Sing mid. It's 37 and 28 versus Sing Sing 19 and 2. That is amazing.
Wow.
That's not only... He's not only getting about... What is that? 18 more last hits than Sing Sing. He's also denied him 28 times. So if we look at the EXP difference between the two, Leshrac just hitting 6 and Invoker at 8.5. And his item comparison is not even close. Phase Boots, Bracer, Wand, where Sing Sing only had a Boots and a bottle with 4 Ironwood branches when he died.
Yeah, that is
huge
pretty much a 1 lane, just because of the fact that Invoker's CSing ability is so good. And without the lightning, the Leshrac just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, if he would have had lightning, he might have had a good chance of doing it, honestly. You can use lightning to harass. Hit the range creep once and pick it off as they're going for Brood on the bot. Dustin's been activated. There's the cold snap as well. A heal comes through from Chen. That's going to keep Bambo alive there. Nice heal. One benefit of having early farm on Chen is that they've got that ulti this early in the game, and the Broodmother ends up surviving. We might see Shadow Demon die to spiders, though.
I think the Invoker should be able to keep him safe enough.
Nope.
Oh, no. Spawn Spiderlings.
Those Spiderlings, there's a Sentry on Scandal. He's going to do Cold Snap on Bambo, now running away 500 HP. There's a clap. Panda's going to split as well, going in on him. Do they have the Sentry where the right clicks? Need a couple more hits. The stun's going to throw and gets killed barely within the Sentry range. Tornado catching Venge as well, doing a little bit of damage as they're looking for a little bit more balance. And Juggle, stun on Come With Me, more right clicks. Panda almost back into regular form. And there's the clap. It's actually not going to hit. But the right click from Enchant gets a nice play from NS there. As the Spiders are trying to pick off a kill. Not going to be able to block Kuroki. And a good teamfight win there for Virtus.Pro, for sure.
Yep, very well done. I think the Broodmother overextended a little bit. I don't think he knew about that Sentry Ward. But that Panda was just ported in. So it was very hard to say.
Yeah, that was perfect initiation there. Clap ulti that early on in the game. And he is still picking up so much farm. Going for Max Drunken Brawler as well, so big evasion against the Spiders. Who needs a Stout Shield when you can just dodge 25% of their attacks?
That's definitely where a lot of his tankiness comes from. Just the fact that Drunken Brawler is such a good spell, such a good passive.
And they're going to try to get Sing Sing. Soul Catcher is used. It does go on the right hero. Here comes the slap. It's going to slow him down by a lot. Track as well. Maybe a Shuriken toss. No, Kuroki comes in. There's the clap. Perfect timing on him. Big movement speed there, and he might even get Venge. This Venge is a little scared. Now Cold Snap on Venge. Here comes a couple more right clicks. He doesn't have the mana, though. Arcane is up. Who needs it? Just going to right click with a DD and 3 levels of Drunken Brawler. And Kuroki on a rampage now, picking off the Venge on the mid lane.
Yep, an excellent play there from Blow Your Brain. Right before the last hit on the Vengeful Spirit, he throws out the track, so everyone gets a lot more money.
A lot. That's 200 extra gold on their team for every kill that Bounty Hunter is there for. And he's playing a semi-carry role anyways. Aquil up, Phase Boots now. The best part about going for this build, guys, is that it doesn't give you as much attack speed, but really you just want a lot of burst damage on Bounty Hunter. So you want just straight damage items, because that helps your Janata do more burst. The attack speed's great, but you want that big number.
He's going for the drums as well, so that's just gonna make his burst even scarier.
Yeah, Drum really good for that. Gives him 18 damage, not to mention stats on everything. Drum's probably, I dare say, doesn't really fit a whole lot of heroes much better than Bounty Hunter, because he needs every single stat. He needs HP,
definitely.
he needs damage, and he needs a lot of mana pool. So, great item for him.
And the attack speed and move speed.
Yep, all that good stuff.
Tower is under attack.
So, Enchantress continuing to juggle, picked up that Satyr. He's going for Tread's Bracer, so he'll be pretty self-reliant on HP. Mouz, come with me, trying to take some damage mid, as that was actually Broodmother picking off the bot tower. But Kuroki's in position, he's got his Blink up as well. Level 9, getting closer to 11, and 2-0-2 on him. He's playing really well.
Yep, Kuroki's playing quite well. He's been there for most of the major engagements, has kept his farm up, and yeah, just very, very nice Brewmaster play.
NS is going to find a lot of Mouz here. He's going to pop his heal up at least, and he's going to steal the Centaur. There's going to be one stun. It does catch Come With Me at least. He's not going to heal up enough, though. Test of Faith, getting the last hit, steals the Centaur back again as we see the Disruption. EMP coming through. Going to drain mana from a couple creeps, but Come With Me a little bit caught out of it as we see the clap. Shadow Demon picking up the last hit. And Kuroki Blink Dagger in a second. Is he going to block Sing Sing enough is the question. He's got to reach, and there's the Blink Pass. Great play from Kuroki. He's blocking Sing Sing. They need another disable. He's doing such a good job. Do we have a Cold Snap? 1 second. There's the clap. Cold Snap as well. Sing Sing's going to go down. Such epic play from Kuroki. Trying to save the Shadow Demon as well, but a great spawn Spiderlings goes down, and Bambo running the opposite way. Tornado is going to catch him for just a little bit of time. EMP as well, but Cold Snap surely on cooldown. Invoke as well. He's actually outside of a net, though. Spawns another one, though. He's got to dust himself. And I don't think they'll be able to catch him. There's a Blink Pass, and yeah, they know. He's gone.
Yep. Meanwhile, Blow Your Brain kills the Vengeful Spirit at mid.
Nice. I'm sure he's track on that one.
Yeah. And such good play from Kuroki. He was always one of the most talented players in Europe, in the world, actually.
I love his Brewmaster play so much, seriously.
Yeah, it's really good. Very, very nice Brewmaster.
I first saw him play Brewmaster in the Gosu League in the fall of last year, of 2011. And that was with Panzer, and he played Brewmaster and Night Stalker a lot that tournament. It was so much fun to watch him. Played such perfect brew. It's really great. And he's really showing that this game. 2-0-4 right now. 73 last hits. Great, really great farming habits. Gets his farm up there. His GPM is surely ridiculous right now. 392 on a Brewmaster. So Clinks is actually doing very well, though. Let's point that out. 98 last hits. He's got an Orchid finished at 13 minutes. What is happening?
Wow, that is going to be huge. I think this is the first we've seen of him. He hasn't really been involved in too much, but he's just been up in that in top lane. And he has an Orchid. It's gonna
Yeah.
be very hard for. Let's see how Kuroki deals with this.
It's gonna be tough. Might need to grab something like maybe even a Vanguard. Well, I guess he could just grab HP for his Aghanims, but Virtus.Pro gonna try to take the top tower, but Clinks is gonna be able to. He's gonna have an Aegis at least, but
Yep.
he doesn't have that much HP right now. No treads quite yet, but obviously Death Pact fills that gap. You can get about 600 HP.
They might
from
get a
neutral.
tower for that Roshan.
Ooh, a second tower, that is. They already got the tier 1, so. And Virtus.Pro can always initiate whenever possible. Kuroki can easily blink, clap, ulti. So any team fight that Mouz tries to force is not going to go their way. I just don't think they have the team fight quite. They have a Broodmother, they have a Lesh and Avenge, and Lesh doesn't have that many items yet. Very, very low HP at the moment. He's died 3 times now, so his chances of team fighting effectively with his AoEs are just probably not that strong. Brewmaster goes in, he's got a clap, actually misses a couple of people, gets Orchided. First stun coming through, second stun, Test of Faith, can he split in time? It does get picked off just in time. Great play by Mouz there, and Kuroki a little overly aggressive, thinking that he could handle it.
I don't think he knew that the Clinks had an Orchid.
Made the
That could have been a
difference.
surprise. Yeah, that could have been a surprise. That's
Well-
why sometimes I think this Clinks, he made sure that no one saw him. He made sure that since he got his Orchid, they didn't know he had it completed. They probably guessed that he might have it completed sometime soon, but
Clink's looking for a kill here on Bambo. They're going to trade hits. He's doing pretty good hits. A couple missed chances as well. And Bambo down to 700 HP. He's got to dust up as well. So if he decides to come back and engage on that, he'll be okay. But he's going to run all the way back to his tower, I think. So that's actually really annoying as a Broodmother, that he knows for how many seconds that they can see where he is.
Yeah,
30 seconds duration. That's crazy.
and you have to run back because you don't know who's showing up. You don't have that much vision right now.
And he's going to keep burst damaging him. I mean, every 4 seconds, he's going to be able to crit. Or every 6 seconds, excuse me. So he can't regen past that damage output. Clink's just killed Enchantress. Sorry I missed that one. He's got treads up now. Orchid being useful again. And this is kind of the part where Virtus.Pro needs to just buy a gem right now and shut him down. Because I've seen this every time with the Clinks. He just goes on this like ganking rampage right now. But it's hard to say. They have track, so that they really need it. It's like Dust and track should cover their spots, or maybe a Sentry Ward and track. I don't know. Picks up a Mithril Hammer for some bonus crit.
I think a gem is pretty necessary. Even with the Sentry Ward and Dust, you want to know if you're getting scouted out at all times. So you're not gonna have detection on lot of portions of the map, and if the Link scouts you out, you could get initiated on pretty easily.
Croaky hitting level 11 now. Very important distinction is blow your brain thinking about going in. There is the Vengeful Spirit. Are they going to scout out? No blink quite yet. There's the blink in. Trying to catch Come With Me. He's going to try to catch as many heroes as possible. Changes targets though. There's the slow. There's the ulti as well. Come With Me. He's going to get dropped in. Virtus.Pro going to be able to take a hero advantage as the mechas pop, but not enough. Bounty Hunter surely tracking that target, giving them that gold advantage.
I think his track. What's that? Was it Chen track?
Maybe he got the Avenge instead.
Yeah, I think he tracked, and his track was on cooldown while he was chasing.
And Venge with a lot of sentries and observer wards as well, so. But I think Virtus.Pro's doing the right thing here, just team fighting. I mean, if they just spacked up and farm, Clinks is going to find heroes and he's going to kill them.
That is one of the best ways to counter a Clinks that gets pretty farmed. Just gather and push with some detection. He's trying to pick up this Invoker right now. Scandal, does he know?
He's got a Ghost After. He is fine.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Really smart item pickup there.
Very good item pickup.
And the two invisible heroes just hanging out accidentally in the jungle. I love how Bounty Hunter is actually covering his allies here. So if anybody gets initiated on, he can at least track them. He's going to jump on some neutral creeps though. And Scandal, or Blackstar, is still looking for those kills. Goes back invisible. Scandal might be initiated on. If he checks his items, there's really no way. He can't kill him. He's got a Ghost Scepter.
Actually, the best target for the Clinks at this point would be the Bounty Hunter.
Random tornado? I don't think that actually disables invis heroes. It used to do that. That was an annoying bug. It's like any invis hero tornadoed and there your invis is gone. 20-second cooldown for Skeleton Walk. Rough day.
Oh no, but you still get affected by it. You still get thrown.
Oh yeah, it does the damage, but it used to like remove your invis.
Oh wow, that was broken.
Yeah, super annoying. So, Blow Your Brain does have a Mithril Hammer. He still hasn't picked it up. I assume he's going to BKB here. Yeah, against a Leshrac Venge, I think that's going to be required. Goldgraph is dead even, I might point out. So.
Yep, and Vengeful Spirit now has a lot of wards on him. 1, 4, 3, 7. I wonder where he's gonna place them. The sentries, at least.
All over the map, as we can see at the moment. Forward position by the tower. Virtus.Pro coming forward for the push again, and Enchantress 2 levels. NS going for 2 levels of the enchant with a max heal. Totally appropriate. They did kill that Sentry Ward, by the way. As we're see 1 stun, looking for tracks. This is the best time for Bounty Hunter to do his magic. As there's Clinks going in, there's the heal. It's a little bit late though. He does get silenced. Swap goes down to black to get him out of there, and he is going to heal back up to full as they net onto Scandal. Uses the Ghost Scepter next. Is Croaky thinking about ulting, or he does split off here, looking for follow-up stuns. Who's he going to choose though? It's going to be a stun on Sing Sing. A couple right clicks, but his HP is pretty decent, up to 1200, and I don't think they're going to be able to grab Sing Sing. There's going to be a Shuriken toss, but the heal comes through for Come With Me. And Santa looks dead here. Great blocking coming out of the Chen, and Santa drops 2 heroes dead. Great burst damage going in as Mouz 1437 going to get sent back just in time. Croaky not able to get killed. We're going to see him drop as well.
Oh, very nice counter ganks there coming out of Mouz. The Clinks just stood his ground and dropped the Enchantress in 3 hits. Extremely well done.
Yeah, that was huge play, picking that off. And they didn't even lose an Aegis. They lost 0 heroes there, and now breaking even 9-9, which is going to be an EXP and a gold advantage for them. So that was a very, very crucial team fight, and Virtus.Pro going to be pretty far behind as a result.
Yep. I just think the team fight was kind of messy. It got it got very messy, and they didn't want to dive past tower, but then they ended up falling back past tower, so they weren't sure of exactly how they would want to proceed. But Mouz getting the better of it.
Level 1 Meteor, good stuff. It rolls really far, but it does no damage.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, 75 per tick. It's like a medium-sized Ion Shell.
It's a lot of mana though.
And Enchantress is the hero that needs to tank up, and he did go for a Treads and a Bracer, which were the right choice, but man, Clinks, he was already at like 80% HP or something, so Clinks just hit him 3 times and he died. And then the swap came. That was such a crucial pick off, picking off the enchant at the start. It's not like she does that much anymore though, and that's kind of the limitations of Enchantress as a hero. I mean, it helped them take those really fast towers, but now she's into feed zone. If she doesn't have a Ghost Scepter, it's just so easy to kill her.
I think it depends a lot on her positioning. Like if she stays at a safe distance away, if they get some detection, if they get a gem, and if she kind of hovers around at the back, she can still do a lot more damage than the supports on the dire side.
I love the fact that NS stole a spider and is now duplicating every creep that you kill.
Epic. Never seen that before.
It's super cool. There's the smoke. Bring those spiders with. Need him for vision. Gonna send Sing Sing back to base. He's completely out of mana here. Going for just a tank build. Probably BKB after this, but good choice here to try to find some enemy heroes. Chen creeps, scouting things out, but obviously nobody is around for that. And even Venge and Come With Me going together. Black is maybe getting close. I don't think they're going to be able to find somebody. There's the Sentry Ward placed down, and there's the pings immediately from the Dire team. They're like, oh, okay, there they are. They're pushing mid. Looks like Bambo actually in the jungle. He's gone for fast Manta. He wants to take a Rax possibly. He's going to threaten this Rax while Virtus.Pro goes for the push. And the tracks have started to stack up. There's Black. If they can track Black, they've got the Sentry there. They need to get him. There it is. Track is on Clink, so no chance of him initiating and surprising anybody. So there's that at least.
I think they're gonna have to fall back here. The Brood is threatening bot lane. They cannot have that. Yep, Kuroki boards back.
This puts Virtus.Pro in such a bad spot here. I mean, as time goes on, Clinks is probably gonna outfarm them, and I mean they have like a ganking bounty hunter. They really needed to win that team fight and take that tower mid, but just not gonna be able to do a Scandal. Invis, level 11, 2 levels of Quas. We'll see where he goes for his skill build next. I assume he's gonna maybe pick up 4 Quas and then go for that Exhort. It's usually the late game Quas Wex build at least.
Yeah, and 4k gold up on Black now. It's getting quite scary.
BKB surely gonna be his next item build, I assume.
Yep, BKB would be the smartest item build. He might, I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, against an Invoker for sure. Bounty Hunter, a lot of his stuff goes through BKB, and Shadow Demon, decent against BKB heroes, and Panda, of course. Moderately countered by BKB, so I think that's the way to go. But Kuroki is now about 600 gold away from his items, so better splits at least. And there it is, BKB picked up by Clinks.
And Invoker with a gem.
About time. Got that gem up. All they gotta do is track and kill Clinks, that's no problem, right? Aegis is about a minute away from despawning, and Black does still have the Aegis of Immortal up, so they haven't been able to kill him once yet. So if they can actually team fight as that despawns, if they broke down the time, we might see Blow Your Brain. Here comes the swap. Oh, he goes invisible. There's the net as well. Tornado EMP gonna drain some mana. It does drain all 1437's mana. No stun for him. Man, that was such a crucial EMP tornado. Wow, that totally saved him.
Very nice counter gank, kind of counter initiate. That's the thing with the Invoker. He's always around. His range as a cross-fest Invoker is so large for initiations. With Exhort, you just don't get the same options.
And he does buy his BKB. Might be initiated on by Black. Black thinking about going in. It's looking scary for Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, one silence and he would drop. He's almost got his BKB though.
He has decent HP, but yeah, if he's got death backed up, so yeah, it's on the way.
It's on the way, yeah.
Bambo backs up once again. Just a wand Manta on him. That way he can Manta split out of track. That's probably the main reason he grabbed that tornado. Them creeps.
That was a very nice tornado.
Just imagine like a tornado, and there's just spiders everywhere, just like flying around. That'd be like the most terrifying thing ever.
Yeah, scariest tornado ever.
Refill my tornado with spiders. Not small rocks. Poisonous spiders.
I bet there's a movie about that somewhere.
Somebody needs to make a movie. That'd be. You know how many girls would be terrified from that? It'd be perfect. That's the purpose of those, anyways. Scare women.
Scare women.
Our mouse is all smoked up, and they might see an engagement. We see Blow Your Brain go invisible. He's looking for those tracks. Please cast a track on somebody here. That's one Sentry Ward down. They're going to kill that with that gem. Gem is up, and a little bit of damage on Scandal, but he can heal that up shortly. Still has that Ghost Scepter, so he's pretty self-reliant. Brewmaster does have his Aghanim Scepter up, so equivalent to a level 16 hero with his ulti here. If they can just like, it's so tough and scary to initiate up the hill though. It's going to be one tornado, which does catch 1437, but Black is here. It's going to have buyback. How close is their TP? Their TP is very close. They have a tier 2 tower up still, so they have a Roshan advantage. Which means Virtus.Pro needs to have a favorable team fight, otherwise there's a pretty good chance that Mouse can buy back and win the team fight that way.
That is true. Leshrac got tracked, so it's gonna help anyone who's running away from a Leshrac, who's running at them.
There's one glyph. Man, Mouse in such weird positioning here. That glyph keeping the tower for a second there. And looks like Scandal from range is going to right-click it. Can they deny it is the question, but there's the hits, and he does deny it. Nice job, EMP as well. Panda's going in. There's the split going in on Sing Sing. It's definitely a good target to start off with. There's the track. There's the initiation. Couple more right-clicks. He might get a stun off before he dies, and they do at least, but Santa low HP. Ghost Scepter goes down. That's going to keep him alive. They're going on Black. Right-clicks. He's so close. Track is used, and he wants to kill. One hit. They get him. Black goes down. Bambo trying to finish off Scandal, but another Ghost Scepter being utilized correctly. Track going to give Scandal so much movement speed, but I think he is going to be dead here, and Bambo picks off the kill as NS is being pursued by Come With Me Mouz. And 1437, 2 heroes dead, and surprisingly, that was a lot of buybacks from Mouz apparently. Black is up, wants to get Kuroki. He does have a TP scroll blink in 2 seconds, but taking the right click damage. There's a silence as well, and Chen is going to heal. NS ends up dying, being pursued, and now he's being slowed. If he can get the blink off, it's going to be close. No, the miss does not stop him. There's one clap at least, but a few more hits. He needs Blink Dagger or he is dead. Oh, man.
Oh,
one hit. Oh, he blinks it. He did it.
That was so close.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that was awesome.
Just imagine being in Kuroki's room. You know for a fact, he was spamming his mouse buttons.
Yeah, that was epic. Great play there from Kuroki to escape, and a lot of very interesting things happened in that team fight. I hope I remember to cover all of them. One was that the Panda, great initiation first.
Yeah, that was perfect. That's a key hero who is still very squishy, has decent HP, but definitely very vulnerable to stuns. They picked him off right at the start. Took a little bit of doing, but they got him.
And Broodmother getting the gem, which definitely gives Mouz
a bit
of an advantage.
Nice.
Yeah, he killed the Invoker and he picks up the gem.
That's right, I forgot about that.
So now they're gonna go ahead and deward whatever they possibly can.
Sing Sing almost tornado. That could have been his death there. EMP is used, but actually they're surrounded. Black comes forward. NS no Ghost Scepter quite yet. Ends up surviving though. We'll see if the Orchid gets a kill. Puts him down to 58 HP. Survives. Ulti used on Black now and a few right clicks, but they need to back off. They have bad positioning here. Oh, Shadow Demon gets caught though. Disruption not good for him, and they might have to leave him here. He uses the Ghost Scepter, but Spawn Spiderlings casts everything that he can, but it's not going to be enough. And now Virtus.Pro needs to run away. They kill Sentry Ward or two. Vengeful Spirit drops. So they could maybe fight this, but it's going to be scary, waiting for some more cooldowns. And yeah, looks like Mouz is going to back off. Might try to take the Roshan at this point. I think it's still going to be tough, though.
He is tracked, so taking the Roshan would be quite difficult.
Kuroki goes in, blinks in, looking for a stun. Come with me, probably going to drop first. He does get dropped below your brain, even BKBing up. Trying to get some slow off on Sings. 3 seconds left for that disable. There's the track now, so he's got great movement speed, and here comes the slow. Sing in a lot of trouble. There's the burr or the stun as well. Rocks flying from nowhere, and the Panda right click picks him up. Come with me's heal is late too. Did he buy back for that is the question.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
He just died.
That's a tough loss. Wastes his heal completely there. And
I don't think it would have even saved the last rack.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
So, man, core Ghost Scepter is so important in this game. If Enchantress can get a Ghost Scepter, I think that's pretty much going to be it for Clinks. I've seen Clinkses get shut down like that before, usually with DTS playing because they love that hero. It's like, if all of the core supports can get Ghost Scepters up, I mean, just imagine if Clinks first started rampaging, if everybody had Ghost Scepter, there's just no way that he's going to be able to get too many kills.
Yeah, it's either a Ghost Scepter or a Blade Mail usually, but on squishy heroes you'd rather get a Ghost Scepter.
Or even a Force Staff would be good, honestly.
Yeah, now Kuroki could pick up a Ghost Scepter as well. He's the only way that they're stopping his ult from happening is through an Orchid and some right clicks. And that would completely counter that.
Do you think Virtus.Pro should have taken the Roshan right there, rather than letting Mouz get it? I mean, they killed Chen, they killed Leshrac, and they killed Venge was probably respawned at that point. So it's probably just Sing Sing dead.
I think I don't think they would have been able to take it. I don't think right now they have the DPS to bring down Roshan fast enough. You would have at least 4 heroes alive on the Mouz side, as we see Broodmother getting a kill, blow your brain.
Huh. Oh, he had the gem up. No wonder he found him.
Yeah, and Sing Sing almost dying.
Oh, wow.
If he missed that.
Very, very close. Trying to pick off those solo kills. That's a mega kill for Broodmother now. He's up to 6-1 and 3. Sing Sing, that would have been his 6th Death Stun Strike! Oh, it's gonna miss! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You know he was waiting for that. Maybe he shouldn't have gave him a smiley face.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that would have been so good if you gave him a smiley face and then killed him. That would have been so good. He's probably just like, oh my god, the Sunstrike. It looks like Enchant gonna survive with 140 HP disruption as well. Kuroki's gonna split after the stun. And 1437 getting stunned, a couple right clicks there. They're going to pick off the Fire Panda, at least they'll reduce their damage, but surprisingly, no Cyclone quite yet as Clinks backs up. He does still have that Aegis, but we see another stun and Bamboo stacking up that poison. More right clicks, Tornado to dance him in the air, but we see Enchantress get dropped. Broodmother doing a nice work there, and Kuroki in some trouble. He might actually lose his Pandas as he's going to be looking for a blink, and he is going to blink out just close enough. And now Bounty Hunter going to Invis, might initiate. There's the Meteor. Not doing a lot of damage, but once again, it's going to roll for ages.
Oh, wow.
Mid tower about to drop. Oh, huge deny from Croaky. Eats one stun. South as well. And Blow Your Brain goes in, wants to pick off Black. A couple more hits. There's the heal. The burst damage against him. He's going to respawn, though, since he did have an Aegis, so not really worthwhile trade there as Mouz now pushes forward. Likely to take a Rex. They have 5 full HP heroes, and they are all here up in the mid lane.
Yep, and they have the Broodmother as well as Centaur. There should be a tower as well as a Rax. With the Bounty Hunter dead, I don't see how they can defend this.
Oh, there's the swap. NS in so much trouble. Dead immediately there. Another mistake, but they're going to trade 1437. I think as the EMP is going to clear the damage, draining the mana as well. They might be able to defend the Rax. Black pops up the strafe, and the ulti is used as well. He goes invisible, though. I don't know if they have vision or not. And they are going to back off. Maybe Kuroki trying to catch somebody. He's got an ulti in 58 seconds. There's the blink away. There's Sing Sing. Here comes the slow. Do they have it disabled? There's the cold snap being used. Second trigger. Next clap. Ulti as well, but I don't think he can TP out. Yeah, easy right clicks there. They pick off the Leshrac on the escape, so no Rex loss, but they do lose a tower. Good defense, though.
Very well defended. It's just that EMP Tornado doing so much work, just disrupting the enemy side, trying to push up the hill.
Yeah.
As well as the swap from Vengeful Spirit kind of engaged the fight. I don't think they were planning to start the fight yet. It looked like Virtus.Pro were still giving them a little time. They could have probably landed a few more hits on the Rax. Maybe they wouldn't have picked it up. But the swap initiating and trading at that point probably wasn't the best idea.
I did notice Blow Your Brain has a special Bounty Hunter item on his right arm. And he's got something on his back. Is that Shuriken always there?
Oh, really?
Shuriken's always there. Yeah, look at his right weapon. It looks different. It's like this big saw thing with a spike on the end. Don't really know how to be useful in being a ninja, but okay. It works out. He's going for an AC. Great item choice.
Yeah,
lots of armor.
choice.
Good attack speed. This is going to keep him a lot more survivable against Clinks and give a better chance of bursting him down during the BKB. And Clinks actually does have to be careful, though. Bounty Hunter's doing a nice job, almost killing him.
Yeah, and also when they eventually do push towers, it's gonna help a lot.
Totally. And minus armor for all the pandas and yeah, all that great stuff. Armor for his allies as well, also very good.
Yeah.
5 armor to his squishy HP heroes. It's gonna be great. So we see Tornado looking for some heroes, not gonna find him though. As Mouz is actually spending a lot of time in their dire jungle, kind of spending a lot of really close positioning to each other.
It's interesting that Scandal decided not to go for the Axe Stick. Decided it doesn't really need to cast that often, as you would like to. And at level 17, 5 seconds is pretty decent anyways. But yeah.
I think yeah, he's going sheep for sure. But I think this is a good choice. They've got a panda who's currently doing some pretty good semi carry. They have Invoker. They have Bounty Hunter. If they can just kill Clinks, that's all of their damage. I mean, the nicest thing that Mouz has had is constant Aegis up on Clinks, so they haven't really had the chance to just kill him and win a team fight like that. And
yeah, they're just trying to win, use that Clinks to win a team fight that is favorable enough for them to Rax. They just haven't found that yet.
Invoker looking for wards to kill. They do have to worry about Broodmother. The Broodmother's not been doing bad. He's got a ace or a Hyperstone himself, 7, 1, and 5 right now. So he's been picking off a lot of heroes. Additionally, can't count him out either.
Yeah, he's 3,600 gold, so he almost has his assault, if that's what he's going for. He should have his assault actually.
Who should? The Bounty Hunter?
No, the Broodmother.
Oh yeah, he's got 39. That's 14. 2K. Yeah, 3.3. Yep, he's got the gold. And there's the smoke up. Mouz is looking for a kill. They've got Black here as well. He's extra invisible. He's got an MKB up as well. Oh man, he's gonna do a ton of damage to Panda now.
This Clinks is gonna hurt. Will he be able to get a lot of hits off with all those Ghost Scepters and Panda ult and the disables?
That was really lucky timing for Bounty Hunter to finish his AC. Running back to base. Spiders are flowing. AC is up. Plus 15 armor to himself. Attack speed auras for his allies. And Gem's still up on Invoker. They did buy a second gem.
Yep, but there's no tower in mid lane. It's gonna be a little hard to defend if if they get picked off. Hopefully they don't. But I think they are gonna stay on the high ground and wait for them to come up.
Yeah. Man, this Enchantress probably wants to go Scepter so bad. It's been so close. He's got 1,100 gold.
Yeah,
All he needs is 400, and he's got it. 450. Go Scepter. Done. Pretty much all the heroes on the Dire team can't kill you then. It'll be Sing Sing, who can do bonus damage, but that's basically it.
It's just the Test of Fate, Sing Sing, and Magic Missile, I guess, and Response Firelings. But at this point, it's, you know, you'd rather take those over a Klink's right-clicking you.
Yeah, 3 right clicks from Klinks is like 75% of her HP, so that's not fun to deal with at all. He's up to 500 gold now. If he actually dies right now, he won't have buyback, so
yeah,
kind of an
there's
interesting
no buyback
aspect
right
is
now.
he is going to scout them out, though. Here's the gem. Are they going to spot him out? There's Klinks. Cold Snap, anything. There it is, Track. BKB is used. Ulti as well from Shadow Demon. The right click. Great swap from 4 to 7 is going to keep it alive a little bit, but the BKB on the Bounty Hunter. He wants this kill on Klinks. He's trying to pick him off, but there is the ulti being used, and the damage output is gigantic as Broodmother goes in. Bounty Hunter drops down. Panda splits as well, trying to disable somebody here, but they were unable to get the Klinks, and now Klinks is at full HP, and this looks terrible. Panda as well might lose his dudes. Sing Sing backs up, eats 1 stun, but only 3,000 HP left on the Earth Panda before he gets picked off, and that looks like
Arax.
Virtus.Pro is in a lot of trouble, and possibly definitely Arax.
Definitely Arax.
Man,
Yeah,
that swap was so crucial. If they could have killed Klinks right at the start of the team fight there, it would
Yeah, I
have been
think-
over.
I don't think they should have chased after the swap happened. That might have been their mistake.
Yeah, I agree with that one totally. Bounty Hunter went in, he definitely overextended a little bit. He did decent damage, but he kind of hesitated against Klinks a little bit.
Yeah, and he did pull his. He couldn't take Klinks on at that point, and he did pull his team into a pretty weird position. And Enchantress goes down.
Again. So
NS.
2 big mistakes from NS now. Good game well played is called. And they know it's over. That's a 2 racks, probably a 3 racks. Mouz is going to be able to take it to that point. I thought they were going to win that game, but Klinks just crucially holding that team fight in the mid lane. Kroki played so well, but it just was not enough to hold him in.
Yeah, and this game should. One thing it teaches us is that, you know, track does not counter invis heroes all the time.
Totally.
It cannot make you win a game if the Klinks gets really farmed and plays really well.
Yeah, he definitely played safe. He didn't even let himself get tracked that often. He was always pretty much perma invis. Didn't show himself in lane too often. Didn't let himself get ganked. Got those core items up extremely fast, which helped him pick off enough kills to keep him in the advantage. So another Radiant team losing. A lot of Radiant losses today, I feel like. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. Did Dire win the last 2 games?
I think so. Was it 2-0 from? No, it was a 2-0. There was no way they won both. So it's probably I'm just crazy. That's all. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're watching through Dota TV, my name is Purge, and if you want to see more from me, go check out my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/PurgeGamers, and I'm here with Memoria. Any shoutouts other than for Clan BCF?
Shout out to Winter Monkey.
Is he watching?
Probably. Probably not. I don't know.
All right, well, shout out to him if he's actually paying attention. So, all right, we'll be back in a second, guys, with Game 2. Don't go anywhere.